one of the first things that people ask is, okay, which city has the highest local tax and fee burden? And almost every year we say, well, it's Charlotte. But this year around, it's a little different.
Yeah, it's moved up the road about 20 miles to Mooresville.
So Mooresville has the high, and if we say that Mooresville has the highest local tax and fee burden, explain to us what that means for Mooresville residents.
Well, that's the amount that's collected in taxes and fees by the city on a per capita basis, plus the amount that's collected on a per capita basis by Iredell County. You put them together, and that number is higher for Mooresville than it is for any of the other 33 city-county combinations in the state where the population of the city is over 25,000.
And Charlotte, which has been number one for more than a decade, is not even number two this time.
They're only third. Chapel Hill got ahead of them, too. Imagine that.
But if you look at the list, otherwise, other than at the top, it's fairly consistent. The higher tax and fee burden cities tend to be the same as the ones we've seen in the past.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's not zero-based budgeting. You're spending about what you spend every year. It goes up a little bit or goes down a little bit, but state and local budgets don't change that dramatically over time. I mean, they're largely flat for a variety of reasons.
One of the other things that I saw that would probably be at least a sub-headline is that we're now to the point that 7 of North Carolina's larger cities, the ones that you mentioned that have 25,000 or more people, are taking more than $2,000 a year from the average taxpayer. So that number has grown. I think last year was 5 cities. Now it's 7. Is this something that we've seen a growth in this total from year to year?
Well, what we've seen really, I mean, the growth in spending's come down a bit since the onset of the Great Recession. But how local governments collect their revenue has dramatically changed. It used to be that, local governments were getting 57% of their revenue from property taxes. It's now up to 65%. And the amount of money that they're getting from sales taxes has dropped over time, even more so if you adjust for inflation. What we're likely to see as the economy comes back, whenever it comes back, is those sales tax revenues are going to go up strongly, and we're probably going to see a big spending boom at the town and city and county level in the state when that happens.